Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got another Clan War Leagues video for you here today. This time it's going to be how we did over in Tribe Academy, our second clan here. Let's go ahead and see how we did in Champs 1 in June of 2020. Alright guys, so here is how we did over in Tribe Academy here in June of 2020 in Champs 1. This is the group that we got. Not our best performance. We only came in 4th this time, although 285 stars. Not super bad. Of course, we're always shooting for definitely above 300, so we didn't do as good as we wanted, but you know what, it's okay. We did end up losing 3 wars, and that's honestly why. If we had won all 3 of those wars, we would have easily been above 300. But we're going to go ahead and check out some of the triples here from this week. We already looked at days 1 and 2 in a separate video, but we're going to check out one attack again from day 2 here. We're going to be looking at, where is it? Matter Daddy's triple here. On day number 2, he's coming in with the Yeti Smash on this one. And then we'll be moving straight into day 3 right after this attack. So let's go ahead and check out exactly how he's doing it this one. He's going to be coming in with the Warden Walk starting over at 4. I was on voice with him for this one. It was a pretty solid plan. Just going to Warden Walk for that AD and then smash, Yeti Smash straight in for the Town Hall on the bottom side. Quake spells to open up all the core here. King going to be used on the outside funnel. Baby Dragon going to help the Warden get through this a little bit faster so the Warden doesn't have to deal with that gold storage. So we'll go ahead and times 4 through some of this Warden Walk here because it takes 10.5 centuries. Eventually he gets that 80 down. King funnel on the outside. Starts off with some Yetis and bowlers. Everything's going to be able to move in toward this Town Hall where he can use the Super Wall Breaker to get everything in for that Builder Hut compartment there with the Town Hall. Now that they're all pushing in, King's going to be able to get this Tesla on the outside, luckily. And then they're all going to push in. There goes the wall break and the rage spell, the first rage spell to get them all in. Queen and bowlers, Yetis, they're all pushing through. Unfortunately, a bunch of these bowlers are going to go on the outside, which kind of sucks. That pathing just didn't work out. But most of these Yetis are going to go back in here as soon as he's going to drop these quakes. And then they're going to take some time to kill these ice golems here. It's going to take them a while. Eventually, the bowlers wrap back all the way back around, which is super nice. King made a nice funnel out there. Siege Barracks being used at 9 o'clock just to help. He's also going to be dropping the Royal Champ over there here in just a little bit. Those healers are switching off to the Yetis, which is nice. And then they switch back to the Queen, which kind of sucks. And then back to the Yetis. So they really cannot make up their mind. They don't know what they want to heal. He's facing all 3 Infernos at the same time. The one on the left goes down to the Yetis and bowlers. The one on the top side goes down to more Yetis. And the one on the right, he's going to have to fight later on. That scatter shot locks onto his healers, but luckily the healers move out of range just in time before they die. Queen's still alive with her ability. Royal Champ's still alive, pushing around the top side of the base, getting all the defenses on the outside here. And luckily those healers stayed alive to keep those Yetis up a little bit longer, which is really nice. Queen still has her ability. He still has a free spell to help the Royal Champ get through this last Inferno Tower compartment. Going to be able to pop her ability pretty soon. The Warden's trying to help her out now. And then he goes over to switch over and help the Yetis and the Wizards because he doesn't know what he wants to do. There goes the Royal Champ ability. There goes the freeze. She's going to be able to get a couple shots off on this Inferno. And then she switches at the last second so that Inferno stays up at 1 HP, which kind of scared us a little bit. But he's going to end up getting it. It's going to be super close here at the end. But it's going to work out. That Warden gets absolutely dicked down by that single target Inferno. Pops the Queen ability here. She's going to get through the King and some more stuff here. That scatter shot and the Inferno Tower is still alive here, which was a little bit scary, but they are going to be able to beat through the wall here. That Inferno Tower goes down to the Yeti Mites, and so does the scatter shot, so it's actually really OP that he took Yetis in his CC there because the Yeti Mites actually clutched it out in the very end, so a nice job there by Matter Daddy, and that put us at 34 stars there in day number 2. We'll go ahead and check out day number 3 next. We'll pull up one of these triples here. Dominion on base number 12 coming in with another Queen Charge hybrid, guys. At least we had oh no, sorry, this base is a baby base. I forgot. This was the day where we ended up going against a clan that had a bunch of Town Hall 12s in it. So we'll check out, did I show this on the other video? No, I didn't. They had a few max bases here. This one was pretty close to max here. So we'll check out my attack on number 3, coming in with a Queen Charge hybrid here. This clan was really weird. They ended up running like 5, 6, 7 Town Hall 12, something like that. So we got quite a few free triples. I'm guessing that's just all they had, and they did that against every clan. I honestly think, excuse me, I honestly think the system is kind of stupid right now. I think clans should not be able to spin in Champions 1 with any accounts that are not Town Hall 13. I think it's kind of skewing some of the results for especially for the clans that qualify for the World Championship qualifiers, because some of them, you don't know if they actually earned it or if they just got really, really easy opponents. That's why I think it should be mandatory that everybody spinning in Champs 1, they're only using Town Hall 13 accounts. If Supercell can figure out a way to do that, it would actually be really easy to code that. I don't know why they don't. They definitely should do that. You shouldn't be allowed to put Town Hall 12s or Town Hall 11s or anything lower than that in the lineup for a Champs 1 clan in the Clan War Leagues, because otherwise it's just really skewing the results. It's giving some teams easy triples when they shouldn't be getting them. But anyway, enough of that jabbering. On this attack, I used the early blimp to get that single target Inferno on the right, then Queen charge into that lower and multi-target Inferno. Eventually she's going to beat through a wall here. She's going to go get the scatter shot, both the King and the Queen. So I can start with the King on the top side and just minor and hybrid straight into the Town Hall here with the, or I don't have a Siege Barracks because I used the early blimp here, but King's going to make a nice funnel on the outside. Queen got the enemy Queen and the King. Now she's stepping up for that Expo. Eventually she'll work her way through the wall and get some more value here. The hybrid's pushing into the Town Hall now, so I can pop the Warden ability while King continues to make more of a funnel on the outside. The hybrid kind of splits here because the King didn't make the funnel fast enough, but I'm going to heal the group in the core because they're getting kind of low on HP. The Royal Champ goes out up top. She's going to get a bunch of the trash buildings here. Queen's still alive, getting some good value. I'm going to pop her ability here because that Scattershot Expo duo does a lot of damage to her. Freeze that single target Inferno with the Eagle because it locked onto my Royal Champ. And then Royal Champ with her ability is going to be able to finish the rest of this base here. No problem at all. I'm not even going to need her ability here. So even if this base did have max Teslas and max cannons, I'm pretty sure this plan still would have worked because I had Queen at full health, Warden at full health, plenty of hybrid troops, King still up. Royal Champ, not even going to need her ability, so this one was kind of overkill. So I don't know if you can blame it on the low-level cannons and the Teslas. Up to you. But Tornado Trap on the back end there is not going to do anything. Pop the Royal Champ ability just for cleanup, just because we can, and that's going to be a triple here. So this clan wasn't much to handle. They only got 25 stars against us, so I don't think they really deserved to be in Champs 1, but I guess I'll leave that for you guys to decide. But let's go ahead and check out day 4 where we did get the loss here, 34-35. GG's to this clan right here. They did pretty well. We only got a few triples, but let's go ahead and watch one. Shazo here on base number 12 on this weird looking anti-2-star base. Another Yeti Smash here, guys, so at least it's not hybrid. I know you guys, some of you probably get tired of seeing hybrid in every single YouTube video. But let's go ahead and check out this Yeti Smash here. He's going to be starting with the Queen super early right here at 6 o'clock. Going to fight the enemy King, and we'll let her do that. He's going to drop the healers here. A Wizard to help her take out the King so he doesn't have to drop the first rage right away. And then he's just going to wait to see which way she walks. And she's going to go to the right initially here. Has to drop that rage down because those ground expos do a lot of damage to the Queen. And then she's going to keep going down here until she eventually goes inside the base. Freezes the expos just so he knows Queen's going to stay alive here. She's going to walk in, get this air defense, and keep on moving up. 3 expos on her now, so he definitely has to drop another rage here. She's going to get that first expo, walk over to the left, excuse me, can't even English today. Couple of Coco Loons there, a lot of C words. And then finally drops the Warden. Probably should have had the Warden down with her to begin with. That would have helped a lot with time as well and her HP. Now she's going to make her way to the left, so he's just going to save the blimp for the Town Hall, and he's going to smash straight in from this 8 o'clock angle, making the funnel on the left side with a bowler. Here come the Yetis. They're going to make their way down. And he's got a super wall breaker here to get him into that Inferno Tower compartment. He can also drop the King wherever he wants at this point, either to go in or to make the funnel even bigger on the outside. Since he's not going to have a Siege Barracks, it's probably a good idea to use the King on the outside, which is exactly what he does. And then the Battle Blimp to go in for the Town Hall here, perfectly timed, right behind the healers to tank for any Seeking Air Mines. Drops the poison on the Witch and the Hound here. Another rage spell going through. That's the last rage. Luckily, there was no giant bombs in the core there because he does have some sneaky goblins to get the Town Hall. But the Sneaky Goblins and the Yetis are going to get the Town Hall no problem at all. The Sneaky Goblins even survived that Giga Bomb because they're so fast, but then they die to some other stuff. Road Champ on the top side, she's going to be able to get this Inferno Tower down as long as he freezes to keep her alive, which he does perfectly there. She's going to use her ability, get that Inferno and some of these other defenses down on the top side eventually. Those Yetis pushing all the way through to the last Inferno Tower compartment there with the Queen still alive. They're going to be able to get it all down. Perfectly done here with the Yeti Smash. Nice job by Shazo on this base. He did really well as well. We can take a look at his hit rate right after this attack. He did really well for the whole week here. I think he was one of the highest hitters in Tribe Academy. So nice job by him here. Coming in with the triple with the Yeti Smash. We'll fast forward through some of this cleanup. because it takes them a while. Not that many Yetis left alive at the end, but still had 3 heroes, which is nice. So that's going to be it for day number 4 here. Let's go ahead and check out how everybody did. Yep, Shazo was the top hitter. He went 5 for 7 there. And here's how everybody else did. As you can see, you can read the stats. I only played in 5 wars. I did go 3 for 5 there, and one of my fails was a 99. Actually, I think both of my fails were 99. So I went 3 for 5, and both of my fails were 99, so I almost had 500%. I got 498%. So just 2 percentage points away from the perfect week here for me in Tribe Academy. But anyway, let's keep on moving down into day number 5, where we did take the loss on percent. We had this one at the end, but we got a 1-star right at the end. That one sucked, but it's all right. So we'll go ahead and take a look at another triple here. Base number 7 by Mr. Peanut Butter here, coming in with another Yeti Smash, or this one's Yeti Bobak, guys. So we get to take a look at a few different types of Yeti attacks here. Going to be starting off with the Warden Walk over at 11. So we'll fast forward through some of that. He's just trying to make a funnel here, get that AD down, the cannon, the Archer Tower, get that first layer, making a funnel at 8 o'clock, and then he's going to be able to enter in right at 10 here. King going to start working his way up from 8:45 toward that 10 o'clock angle where he can go in and smash with the Yetis and the bowlers here. There they all go. Going to pull the Warden back over. Super Wall Breaker to get him in, and then he's got bat spells for the back end. For the top side of the base, presumably here. Queen going in behind. That single target Inferno does lock onto the King, which really sucks. So he's going to have to pop something early if he wants to keep him alive, but he doesn't, so that King goes down, or the Warden ability is timed just perfectly to keep that King alive. So he gets a healer swap there onto the King, start healing him back up with the Raged Healers, perfectly timed. The Blimp with the Super Goblins and the Yetis that we keep seeing for the Town Hall there works out pretty well. And now he's free to start the bats from the top side with the Royal Champ to try and time it to where she's tanking that Wizard Tower here, and she does perfectly, so he doesn't have to freeze that Wizard Tower for the bats. The bats are going to be able to push through the top side. Queen is going to make her way to this last, or the bottom side, Inferno Tower, and she'll be able to reach that Wizard Tower on the back side. So he's got 2 free spells for the Wizard Tower in the middle here, so he's going to freeze, actually misses it, but then he's got another freeze, boom, gets it just in time. His Royal Champ's still alive as well. Bats are going to end up getting to this Wizard Tower just as it gets unfrozen, and they're going to get it down. So nicely done there, even though he kind of missed that first freeze. Luckily, that Wizard Tower was distracted for a little bit on something else, and then it's just clean up from there. So a nice hit here by Mr. Peanut Butter. He's going to get the triple there on that one with the Yeti Bobak, guys. So it's not all Queen Charge Hybrid all the time. Just depends on what the base looks like and having good base identification. Let's go ahead and make our way over to day number 6. Take a look at that, where we did end up taking the loss 31 to 34. We just did not get that many triples on this day. 2 triples and 1 1-star. So let's go ahead and check out Lexnos Monster this time, coming in with the drag bat attack on this one, guys. Using the King early over here on this army camp. Tesla also to get that Tesla, or a balloon to get that Tesla. He wanted the King to walk up, make the funnel on all these storages on the top side here perfectly, and he's dropping the Royal Champ to Sui for this AD down on the bottom side. Going to be able to pop her ability, get a few defenses here, and then that King's going to keep making his way up, and then the Queen is meant for the other AD down here, but a bunch of Teslas pop, and without using any Giants or anything in front of her, he's going to have to pop the ability super early, a lot earlier than he wanted to. But she's going to step up here, still be able to get that AD, we hope. Come on. Nope, she doesn't get it. She gets absolutely toasted by that Giant Bomb. So definitely should have used a Giant in front of the Queen there, and she would have gotten that AD down. But he's still going to make it work because the Drag Bat pathing is just really nice here, or the Dragon pathing, excuse me. 1 AD did go down here to the Royal Champ ability, which is really nice. So the Dragons don't even have to worry about a Sweeper. I meant to say Sweeper went down to the RC ability. Man, English is hard today. He's going to be able to pop the Warden ability here because of these single target Infernos, and to save the Blimp so he can make it all the way to the Town Hall, so he knows he's going to secure the 2-star. And then he's got 7 bat spells for the back end, guys. That's a lot of bat spells with 2 freezes. They're going to be able to clear the whole backside. He's just got to try to push through the scatter shot, and that's all it's going to take. If these dragons can get through that scatter shot, it's GG. This base is absolutely wrecked. He does have a couple dragons still in the core here. That scatter shot's currently tanked by some dragons, so that those, what's it called? Bats can get over it and start helping the dragons take it out, and then the rest of these bats just have to worry about that Wizard Tower on the back end. But he also brought an Ice Golem for it, so some OP tanking here from that Ice Golem, and then the bats moving through. He's got a million bats up, and of course the dragon pulls the red bomb, and those bats, or at least some of them, are going to get taken out by it. Luckily they kind of split up there, and then it's just clean up from there. Beautiful drag bat here from Lexnos Monster on base number 8. coming in, getting the triple. Even though the Queen Sui did not go as planned, he still ended up getting it done with 1,000,000 bats up and 5 dragons still up. So a nice hit by him. But let's go ahead and take a look at the last day, day number 7 here. Where finally we were able to come back and get another victory after a few losses in a row, 34-26 here. So let's take a look at, we'll probably take a look at 2 attacks from day number 7 here. Starting off with Method, and if you guys don't recognize this base, this is an old base of mine. So they decided to copy my base. Well, they're going to get tripled. So Method's going to come in here and use the Queen Charge Hogs to triple this base. Finds the Tesla farm over at 10 o'clock, just like how I had it back in the day when I was using it in some old live streams that this guy probably copied it from. We'll go ahead and fast forward a little bit until Queen starts stepping up for the Teslas here. She's going to get all the Teslas down. Already wasted quite a bit of time, but luckily it's Queen Charge Hog, so it goes a little bit faster than like Queen Charge Miners or Queen Charge Lalo or something. So he's going to freeze, try to get the wall break going in here. Those wall breakers barely going to get the wall open. That Tesla was picking them off. Now he's going to try to use a wizard to funnel, but that wizard's going to get destroyed by that cannon. But luckily Queen's going to step up here for that gold storage. And then let's see which way she goes. She goes right in for that town hall before she goes up to the builder hut. Gonna rage here to keep her alive. Tries to get a Coco Loon in there, but it's really hard with that cannon still on the outside of the base over there. She's gonna step up for this Expo, then the scatter shot, and she can keep making her way up. He still has 2 more wall breakers to try and get another wall break. There goes the siege barracks test wall breaker, and then the last wall breaker is gonna have to come down with a rage spell if he wants it to be successful on that wizard tower. There goes the rage. There goes the wall break. And just perfect timing there. Boom, going to get the wall open, so Queen will have access to that eagle if she passes in. Thanks to the CC, she's going to step into the eagle eventually. The wizards from the siege barracks are going to get that archer tower down, so she is going to go in for the eagle. We'll fast forward a little bit. The hogs come out of the CC, and he's going to time it perfectly, starting the rest of the hogs. I think the hogs at 2 o'clock there were just a couple seconds too early. He needed to let these hogs at 1 kind of path toward the core first, and then the king for king and RC trade over here with the ice golem in front. Really good value from the ice golem and the king to get both those heroes. And then the heal over the core still has the warden ability to use as well, and it's just absolutely destroyed at this point with another heal, another rage, and the warden ability. There's not much that can stop the hogs in the royal champ here. With all 3 enemy heroes down and just 1 more inferno to go, there's not a whole lot to stop this attack. Really solid plan here from Method. Solid execution as well. And that one's going to be a triple. He's going to be able to swag some spells here. Doesn't even need them. So go ahead and fast forward through the cleanup here. This base is absolutely wrecked. So if you guys run into this old base of mine, now you know how to beat it here pretty easily with that charge. That OP Queen Charge Hog attack right there. That's how you do it. That's going to be a triple. And we're going to take a look at one more attack here today. Coming in here, we're going to take a look at Golden on base number 6. He's going to be coming in with a Queen Charge Hybrid on this ugly anti-2-star looking base with the, what's it called? Teaser Town Hall over on the east side with all 3 Inferno Towers and the scatter shots in the core. The weird thing about this is he's got the Eagle that's walkable. I don't really understand that base building, but you know what? He can do whatever he wants, and we're going to take advantage of it. Golden's going to walk his Queen over here, try to get her to go toward the Eagle. She's going to first step up for this Wizard Tower. Made a bit of a funnel on the right side with a couple of miners and some loons just to make sure Queen's going to walk toward the eagle here. She's going to step up for that Tesla, then make her way down here, hitting all the trash buildings first, then the super wall breaker going into this eagle compartment. Eventually she'll be able to pull the CC and reach that scatter shot because of that. So making another funnel down south here with some more miners. He'll be able to rage up the Queen here if he wants to, get that second wall break going in. It's kind of hard to target anything in the core at this point until she gets that archer tower down. Now he'll be able to try to wall break here, but it's going to be pretty hard. I don't think he'll be able to. CC comes out, Lava Hound, Ice Golem, unlucky that the air defense is targeting the healers. Guys, look. Those healers are not even in range of the air defense. Look at their shadow. They're completely outside. I think that's kind of dumb. Broken game, but it is what it is. He gets that wall break there. That's going to allow Queen to go back around for the other scatter shot and Inferno eventually, if she wants to. And now look, he freezes the air defense, and then the air defense doesn't shoot the healers anymore. So really, really weird air defense AI. Not sure what that's about, but he's going to go ahead and start with the hybrid from this southeast side of the base here. King on the outside funnel with the siege barracks. King's going to be able to take out the enemy king or enemy queen here. And now the air defense starts shooting the healers again. Queen's going to be able to take out that scatter shot with her ability though. Rage and heal over the core, and then warden ability as well. or he used the warden ability earlier. Now the hybrid's pathing through into this last scatter shot. Royal Champion behind to help the Hogs from the siege barracks. They're going to be able to push their way around this ring of defenses around the top side of the base here. Queen hanging on by a thread with her 2 healers that he didn't lose. He still has 1 more heal to use. He's going to pop it right there, and then has a freeze to try and keep the Royal Champ alive on the backside. Pops the King ability. He's going to be able to get all the trash on the outside here. Luckily, the hybrid still pushing through with a lot of health, and the healers switch over to the hybrid, which is nice. Freezes the Warden and the double Expo there to try and keep these healers alive. Only 1 left. And then the Royal Champ still has her ability at full health. The enemy king goes down, which is nice. And from here, with the Royal Champ ability, should be good to go with still like 10 or so miners up in the core. All he has to worry about is that Royal Champ on the back end. Really, how much damage can she do? And with the Royal Champ ability, she's going to be able to get a lot of these defenses, pop her ability, help kill the enemy Royal Champ before she dies, just in time. And just enough miners to get that Expo and the cannon down, and the King, the Warden, can finish off the rest of the base here with a few miners for cleanup on the bottom side. So overall, a nice hit by Golden. That was a weird looking base, but you just got to figure out the best way to take advantage of those weird looking bases, figure out where their weaknesses are, and Golden's going to do it right there, getting the Eagle down super early so he didn't have to worry about that. Nice triple by him. So that gave us the victory on day number 7 here. Let's take a look at the group one more time. We did finish with 285 stars. Guys, if you missed one of my last videos where I showed how we did in our main clan Tribe Gaming, we did finish 16th in the world this month. So definitely go check out that video. I think it's 2 videos ago. But if you guys like this series, let me know down below if you want to see more on the Clan War Leagues. But that's how we did overall in Tribe Academy this month. And other than that, let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.